What is going on, Queso Crew? It is your boy Queso Smash here, back with another video, and well, today I'm going to be showing you what I plan to be running during day one raid. Now, I'm working on a survivability build as well, but as of now, overload grenades are there because I'm just filling up a slot. This is my primary DPS build. So for the rocket launcher, I've crafted a enhanced lasting impression. I was going to do enhanced autoloading, but I saw a Reddit post that said it only was 0.07 seconds faster, and it just wasn't worth the materials, in my opinion. I did enhanced lasting impression because I haven't seen anybody bad talk that one yet, but it's probably not that good. The Hawkeye tracking weapon, which I'm going to have the rest of my team be running a Gallahorn, or at least we have one Gallahorn, so I get the Pack Hunter buff. And we chose impact casing and quick launch so that I have increased handling to pull it out faster. We will be pairing this for DPS with an Izanagi's Burden with a catalyst. Pretty sure that means something. I don't know. I haven't used Izzy in ages, but lasting impression Izzy's really good. And then just as an add clear weapon, we're just gonna throw anything. But this is a crisis that I managed to pull from Crucible the other day. Opening shot, demo, armor piercing, full bore, and handling masterwork with a minor spec on it. I should probably put a boss spec on this before I forget. Alright. I'm going to be pairing this with Shadow Shot on Mobius Quiver for 3 volleys of arrows. Now you may be reading that it says 2 there, but just stay with me. For DPS, I'll be running Marksman's Dodge so that I can get an extra reload off if I have to. It's probably going to be an Izzy shot. I might want to switch this to Gambler so that I get more invis for survivability. We're running triple jump because it's PvE and I cannot strafe jump in PvE without stompies for some reason. I don't know. Snare bomb because there's no other options. Magnetic grenade or vortex. I'm not too sure yet. I'm probably going to end up running vortex just because it's better. But magnetic grenade, I can like peek out, throw it. I could run an Axion. Now my mind is boggled. Either way, it's going to be one of those 3 nades. I don't see the need to run Suppressor. Void Wall is kind of inconsistent as to which way it lands and such. My aspects, I'm going to be running Trapper's Ambush for Invis Quick Fall, and then Vanishing Step so that I can Invis more. My fragments, I chose this one so that I got the plus 10 mobility and plus 10 intellect for the super speed and increased dodge, or decreased dodge timer. This one I chose for the plus 10 intellect, and also because it's really good to have people that get killed by your grenade explode. So like void ability kills make people explode. And then grenade effects last longer, so like vortex grenade is going to be even better now. And it didn't give me a debuff, which is just huge. For my armor build, we are going to be running a charged with light build. That's why I have powerful friends equipped. For some reason, this mod is an arc mod, but it's not proccing the plus 20 mobility, which I was really banking on to decrease my dodge timer even a little bit. Like, if you equip hands-on, it gives you the 20, but I don't want that. I need the arc siphon so that my arc SMG that I have and my arc hand cannon create orbs for me, because masterworking means nothing now. Anyways, I will be running Psionic Forging, which this perk helps land tank. I do have a really good rolled land tank weapon, and that's why I chose to put this on the helmet, because I had an extra slot up here. I didn't really know what else to put here. I could have put harmonic siphoning, and then my void weapons also make orbs, but these are interchangeable. On to my gauntlets. We are running pretty much normal gauntlet stuff, and then protective light is on here so that I don't die, and I had that extra health bump if I do get weak. The minus 10 strength kind of hurts, but that's why when we're not in a DPS phase, we're going to be running Gambler's Dodge anyways. Onto the chest piece. If you have Artifice Armor, you can make this better by running a Void and Concussive here, and then putting the Seasonal mod in the Artifice slot, but I don't have Artifice Armor, and nobody that I know is high enough level to run a 1580 and farm it for Artifice Armor right now. I may have to wait till next week, but I'm hoping to get Artifice Armor for that beforehand so that I can run Concussive, Void Resist, and Arc Solar Resist. But for now, we're just rocking the Void and the Arc Solar Resist, so we have resist to all the elements, on top of Taking Charge and yet another recovery mod because my armor refuses to drop with high recovery. And I wanted tier 10 for day 1 because I like having health. On the boots. Orpheus Rigs, I did mention that I was going to tell you where I was getting my extra shot of Mobius Quiver, and here it is. Well, Orpheus Rigs give you an extra shot. So, and might I add, Tether is really, really, really good for DPS. I'll explain more on that later. But for now, just know we're using the Godly Warheads buff with Argent Ordnance. I get health every time I pick up an orb, so if I go in to pick up orbs so that I can get my buffs all set up, I also get health while I'm doing it, and I don't die immediately and get nuked. And yet again, another recovery mod because this game hates dropping high recovery armor for me. Onto the Cloak, we have charged up, so we have an additional stack of Charge with Light. This, I think, pushes us to 3 that we're allowed to have. It might be 2. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. Overload grenades because I had an extra slot. I'm tempted to switch this to like the grenade finisher, but I also don't want to be losing my super energy because I feel like supers are going to be really big. So I don't want to put anything that takes my super energy away just because this is a DPS build that needs my super. I am running Devouring Depths, not Suppressive Darkness, because I get the Suppressive Darkness buff off my Smoke Bomb. My Smoke Bomb does suppressing. And weakens. Well, it doesn't suppress, it just weakens. I misspoke, my bad. But Devouring Depths, so like say I let an ad hit me a couple times before I go into my super, I do a little bit more damage. And yet again, another recovery mod. You know the drill. I have to put recovery mods in my stuff, otherwise I don't have 100. So for the DPS build, our plan is to hit him with a Snare Bomb. And then we already have a preloaded Izzy. So we hit Snare Bomb, we pop our first volley of Night Stalker. Izzy, reload, Lasting Impression Rocket. Second volley, Izzy, reload, Lasting Impression Rocket. Third volley, Izzy, reload, Lasting Impression Rocket. And I'm thinking if we do that correctly, we should get quite a decent bit of damage off and a little burst DPS there. And then if it goes longer, we're just gonna keep jumping back and forth between the Izzy and the Rocket because it's a really, really good combo. But this also requires that the boss is not sprinting around the arena, moving super fast, and I'm able to hit the Izzy shots, or we have a div on our team. So again, it's all situational. I may have to switch to like Wither Horde Rocket or something like GL with Vorpal Spike Needs Slide Shot Rocket. And then here I could run like a different exotic. Say I would run just an exotic primary because they do more damage. It's all situational. I'm figuring out multiple different builds, and I'll probably put out another video on my survivability build that I'm going to run for like ad clear encounters, like just staying alive. It will most likely include a Graviton forfeit or an Omnioculus. Probably the Graviton because I'm kind of poor. I'm no longer poor, never mind. I can finally masterwork my Omnioculus, and I'll get back to you guys on that. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Good luck on your day 1 raids, boys. Peace and chieftains.